never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away,
And hello. Viper Strike, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you, mate. So, yeah, something a little bit different today. We're not in a bus and we're not on a tram. So, Euro Truck Simulator. I was at level 17, level 18. Nothing too drastic, but I thought to myself, I got to start streaming it. Let's get everything all sorted out and let's start again from the beginning. And that was a bigger headache than I thought it was going to be. So, greetings, Viper Strike. Let's say welcome. I hope you enjoy today's little stream. So anyway, I need to get started rather than blethering. So once I get driving, and yeah, don't judge. I haven't done this for such a long time. So let's see where we are. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, you had to ask, didn't you? I have no idea. I have. I like I'm saying, this is basically starting at square one, mate. I have zero clue what I'm actually in, and I'll be honest with you, mate. So, but I can find out. And you know what? That's a good question, because you know people ask questions like that. You know, what truck are you driving, etc., etc. You know what? Let's get moving, and we'll carry on the discussion in a moment. So, as I said, I'm really hoping that everything works okay. If it doesn't, no big deal. But so there we go. My first ever journey. So I'm still using the mouse to look. Yeah, that's it. The good thing is it's one of those Razer mice where you can adjust the sensitivity. So yeah, there we go. So I'm hoping I can remember which buttons I've actually got set up. So let's, yeah, we're out of gear. So let me know if you can hear the engine sounds there, mate. I'm hoping it's above the music and above, well, not above me, but I'm hoping that it's audible in the background without distracting from me talking over the top of it. And I'm sure if it's not very good, you will let me know. So, yeah, indicator audio is coming through. So, let's get moving. And I've got an SKRS on it, and that changes the range, and it also changes from low to high gears. So, again, you will have to bear with me here. So that's 1, 2. Okay, I can see me skipping gears actually. Okay. Let's get going. So we need to do it right here. And I need to remember which side of the road we're on because I'm so used to driving in America. There we go. Okay. And yes, I'm dilly-dallying, but I'm allowed to. The trouble is now is I need to get used to the size of this vehicle, so I'm driving like a person who's never driven before to keep it polite. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah, I can see me driving this almost as badly as what I drive the bus, to be honest. So bear with me a moment, actually. I've got a second monitor and I can't see what you're saying. Give me a second, Viper Strike. Yeah, I've been actually moving my monitors around, and this one's now mounted, or the one that's got OBS is now mounted to a piece of plywood on the wall. I can read it now. So Viper Strike says he looked it up, and it's Iveco Stralis, an Italian manufactured truck. It is an engine that generates 450 to 500 horsepower. Yeah, basically not a powerhouse, but something to get me going at least anyway. Okay, let's get my back in gear and get moving. I always struggle with these roundabouts because the wing mirrors are there. Where am I going? Straight on. Okay. Wish me luck here. And yes, I'm driving this probably way too slowly, but that's okay. But the force feedback wheel that I'm using, it's a Thrustmaster. I can't remember the rest of the name of it, but it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. Well, like I said, I hope the audio is coming through, but you can still hear me over the top of it. Please let me know if the game audio is too loud. That would be appreciated. Oh, I'm in neutral. What is that? 1, 2. Ah, okay. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I need some L plates. Keen. I am sorry, Keen. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I couldn't believe it the other day when I found the reskin for the tram, that was the Eurovision Song Contest. That was very cool. That's neutral. That's 6. That's 2. Yes, I'm fapping about with the commands here. I hope you're both doing well, and thank you for joining. And I basically got everything. I was going to say simple. In Euro Truck Simulator, you probably heard that, you know, you can have a... When you get tired, you start yawning and stuff like that. I've turned that off. I don't like it. Yeah, and that was the 2015 one, mate. If I find any more, I'll let you know. Oh dear, this is going to be fun. Right, get into second gear there, James. Alright, try first. Yeah, don't look, Kian. This is not pretty. Oh, there we go. Katie UK. Get ratings, my friend. Yeah, we're still not in a. It starts with a T, but it's still not a train, not just yet. I haven't had Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, let's get out here. I haven't had Euro Truck Simulator working for a long time. So today is a bit of a challenge. Because I'm trying to change gears. Watch the road. How am I neutral? 5. Ah, okay. I've selected the wrong gearbox. That's what I've done. I will worry about that later. But greetings everybody. What just happened? Hey, Ali, you are such a star. You're the third person to subscribe. You are extremely kind, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. And I'm all over the road. Whoa! Don't judge. Don't judge. But yeah, I thought I'd knock the dust off Euro Truck Simulator, and that was a real challenge. My gaming PC wouldn't boot up. It would boot up into Windows, but then the taskbar wouldn't load up, and then the BIOS wouldn't actually load up into Windows, which was another annoyance. I need to change lanes here. Yeah, you know what, Katie? I do have track IR, and I keep meaning to connect it up, but I twitch my head around a lot. I'm all over the place. But I know that you can set it up to really low, what's the word for it? Small movement, you know. So, you know, you move your head a lot and it only moves slightly left and right. And I actually disabled the up and down because I found I didn't need it. But yeah, you know what, Katie? I completely agree with you there. This is awesome. You guys and girls are awesome. Thank you. I very much appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, so getting my controllers working again. The thing about USB, good old USB, is that if I don't have my Thrustmaster steering wheel plugged in when I power up the computer, it doesn't get recognised. So basically I had to reboot the computer, do that multiple times. As long as my computer isn't on the way out and I need to watch the speed limit, which I'm not doing again, aren't I? It's the bus all over again, isn't it? It's the bus all over again. Where is my... Where am I at? Oh, I'm in kilometres an hour. Oh, okay. Am I? Oh dear. Where am I? The only thing I know is that 80 kilometres is 50 miles an hour. Now, do I have another gear? No, that's neutral. Yeah, I've set it up for the wrong gearbox range. I've got a shifter that it's a SKRS, so it has the range, you know, also, you know, it has the high and low and also 2 ranges. Split, that's what I was looking for. Oh yeah, I've got my wing mirrors. That one in the middle I don't really like, but I needed to see the edge of the vehicle at the moment. Yeah, I tell you what, this is grand. I really thank everybody for stopping by and subscribing. It's sorry. Oops, watch the road, James. The good thing about this is, well, in fact, let me get back onto the M74. Let's try and change gear. But I do have a manual. I do like having a manual gear shift. Is a great help. Oh, that was 11th, and I was in neutral. My goodness, I think this only got 3. Oh, what gear do I need? Oh, that's not it. I've just blown my engine up there. That's... You know what? Bear with me, because this is a complete mess with the gears. Let me change this, actually. Options. What have we got? Gameplay. Let's try gameplay. As I said, I was actually level 17, and oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. You know, it's strange is that there's I'm not sure if there's less Scottish than Irish on the Twitch, but there's definitely not a lot of us. But you're very kind. Thank you very much for saying that. My mum would agree with you, bless her. I could do no wrong in my mum's eyes. But that's the same for all mums, I think. What am I looking for? No, I don't need that. Controls. H shifter. So that's correct. If I can't get this sorted, I'll just carry on regardless, but as I said, it's not pretty. Range plus splitter. Oh, simple plus warning sounds. That's when I grind the gears. Ah, here we go. Scania 12-speed. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. The last thing I want to do at the moment is blow up the engine by going from 12th gear to 1st gear going down a hill. You know what's interesting, Katie, is that Seamus is Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic and Irish Gaelic for James anyway. And I know when Two-Tone actually is doing some of his Gaelic, it sounds very, very similar. But you think if you ever look back to history again, if you look at a lot of the Scots actually came from Ireland in the first place, as well as the Nordic countries. So who else have we got? So I tell you what, just again, this is my first time streaming on Twitch because this affiliate thing. And thank you. You know what, Alison, your information was wonderful because I read their page, you know, of information about what you do with being an affiliate, and you actually hit the skinny in 2 lines. You know, so thank you very much for the information. So if somebody just wants to type in the chat for me exclamation point commands or exclamation mark commands, I just want to see if the bot is still working. Quarters, says Katie. Quarter each Scotch, Irish, Welsh and English. Aha. Okay, cool. All right, I'm dilly-dallying again, aren't I? I need to get driving. Yeah, this is my first journey since having this set up in maybe 6 months. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Now what? Hang on. Does it have a reverse? Oh, reverse low. 1 low, 2 low, 3 low. Told you I need learner plates on here. 2 low, 2. Oh, you know what? I don't like that either. So it's got 1, 2, 3. Bear with me, people. And again, I do apologise, but that is also not the correct gearbox for what I'm doing at the moment. Transmission. Where did I find that? Like I said, this is the first time I actually started it up, and it wasn't doing that. It wasn't doing that. I'm sure I've used Scania 12-speed before. Let's try it on that and see what happens. Like I says, I'm not going to tie up the stream pushing buttons, you know. So Alison says, you're welcome, mate. Oh, okay, thank you. The no simultaneous multi-streams catch people out. Yeah, and you know what? I like to do the decent thing. You know, if you're not meant to stream on both, I prefer not to stream on both, you know. It's part of the agreement you make, you know. So, right, 1, 3, 5. You know what? I ain't going to sit here all day. Neutral, 5. Yeah, this is a little disconcerting. 1, 7, okay. And then 8. Okay. You know what? No disrespect to YouTube, but I think that Twitch really has it made as far as streaming is concerned. I mean, I'd never actually been on Twitch until Murphy started streaming on it, and it was like, what's this all about? And it's like, it grows on you, doesn't it? The tools that you have, and I don't know. It's very enjoyable. Okay. You would not believe how nervous I am driving this thing in front of a 50-inch television set. It's like it's in control of me instead of the other way around. And I used to do this journey a lot, you know. Right, so 60 mile an hour. Okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at that, Alison, about the YouTube partner limit. I think is it like 1,000 subscribers? I think you need. But back to Euro Truck Simulator, as I said, this is me starting all over again. I was at level 17. I'm now back down to level 1. And I thought, why not? You know, I can't remember what to do. I can't remember which buttons do which. Jefferson. I'm actually up. I'm actually nearly in the grass. My home base is Edinburgh, and I think this is a route between Edinburgh and Glasgow. You've probably been watching the road signs more than I have, to be honest. I'm too busy I'm too busy trying to remember where the controls are and how to actually drive this thing. How to change gear. 11 into 9. There we go. Oh, hear that grind. Oh, Glasgow was discovered. There we go. I bet you guys didn't know that Seamus McNeil discovered Glasgow. How cool is that? But oh, speed camera. What am I doing? 40 kilometers an hour. I'm fine. But yeah, I've been meaning to jump into Euro Truck Simulator for a while, to be honest. And one thing I've just noticed, that the force feedback on my steering wheel, whoop, don't mind me folks, the force feedback on my steering wheel is causing my microphone to bounce. So, and I didn't actually realise we were here. And for those of you that are familiar with Euro Truck Simulator, you can choose different parking options. I chose the simplest because it works for me. I could never get my head around reversing these things. And I know what you're supposed to do, but it's, you know, which I tend to say on most of my streams, is it's all about making the simulation work for you. And I always choose the simple method of parking, which is straight in. And I think we've got other views here. Okay. I really do love this simulator, I tell you. It's absolutely standing. There we go. There we go. Viper asked me which truck I was using, and I went, dunno mate. So there we go. And he was kind enough to look it up. And in fact, I need to move forward actually. Otherwise I'm never going to... There we go. Right, so what have we got? Okay, yeah, and I hope the anti-aliasing isn't too bad there. It seems to be bad, but again, that's on my 50-inch monitor television. Sorry, wish it was a monitor, and but I'm running at 1080p because again, that's the only resolution I've got. But I hope it doesn't look too bad on the stream. Oh, I tell you, this is exciting. Sorry, I'm using OBS 27 Release Candidate 3. Okay, I was running on Release Candidate 2 before. Let me get rid of this trailer. And I was getting a lot of frames missed due to rendering lag. Now I'm like, it's not even 0.001%. It's like 13 frames and 152,000. So the Release Candidate of OBS Studio, Release Candidate 3, and I'm actually streaming now at 60 frames a second. I'm still using it at 4.1 megahertz. Or 4.1 megacycles, whatever you want to call it, or the bit rate rather. And but yeah, this release candidate 3 is really very good compared to what the release candidate 2 was. So what have we got? Trailer maneuvering bonus, 15 points. Way to go. How long did that take? 2 hours. Fuel consumed. What did I get? 1,700 euros. Newbie. Excellent. Yeah, I did actually have my own truck before. Winged Llama. Yes. Greetings, Winged Llama. I hope you're doing well. And I'm sure everybody knows the Winged Llama, but he was streaming No Man's Sky yesterday. And I tell you what, it's a beautiful sim. I love it, you know. Very open-ended, very sandbox-ish. It's but at the moment I think the price on Steam is like $59. So I'm going to wait on a sale for that. Going to wait on a sale. Oh, my headquarters. Look at that. I've lived in worse. I've lived in worse. Yeah, so yet again, Winged Llama. I'm at a QFE of 0 feet. Field elevation. It's a pretty basic garage. It may not be much, but it's a start. I'm happy with that. Alright, unfortunately, you haven't got anything to park there yet, so there are no trucks inside. Excellent. Once you've earned enough money and bought a truck, you will be able to move in the world freely and run your own businesses from here. What could be better? Good luck, I know. Pick my next job. Right, I was actually going to make... Yeah, Katie, UK, it is a lot of money for a game. It's a lot of money for a game. Oh, thank you, Ali, for doing the shout out for the llama. Like you saying, he's very relaxed. He's the only man I know that streams with a television set in the background that either has rain on it or fish, tropical fish. It's awesome. Waiting on that spring sale, absolutely, yeah. Perfect. Right, cool. Sorry guys, I'm reading the chat there, daydreaming. So let's have a look. Oh, it has to be a quick job, I guess. But yeah, it's I haven't got any mods in here. Well, let me reword that. I do have a couple of mods. It's just basically real signs. So if it says Shell Oil or one of the other distributors that are over in the UK, which I no longer know, they actually show up as correct. So Edinburgh Carlisle, what do I want? Yeah, and one thing that I do actually like is the way that they've implemented experience points in this game. It does not detract from the simulation or make it feel like a game, in my opinion. They've done an excellent job. So what are we going to do here? Price. There we go, price. In fact, let's put price per distance as well. I like the way they've done that. Boric acid. 16.9 per kilometre. And what was the other one? Price. So 3,800 as opposed to... Yeah, let's go for the 3,800. Money is crucial at the moment. What have we got? Yep, let's do this one. Take the job. All right. Oh, I recognize this. I recognize this. So, my buttons on the steering wheel are slowly coming back to me. In fact, while we're here, let's have a quick look. So we got this view. See, I like the way that this simulator actually brings you into it. It keeps things nice and simple. Keeps things very simple. But my driving's atrocious. My driving is absolutely atrocious. So what else have we got? 4. Okay. Yeah, I think the only one I need at the moment is this guy. Okay. 7. Oh, 2. Okay. Diesel John, my friend, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm in the truck, mate. I'm in the truck. And I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. In fact, I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to make a mess of this already. But yeah, you know what, John, or Dan, I had a huge... No, that's not a huge headache. I had a bit of a headache because trying to get all the controls, remember what button did what, it was rather a challenge, shall we say. But after several reboots of the computer, I'm still going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh dear. Is this going to open up? Dan, help. Night Zep, how you doing, buddy? Hello there, it's late, but I'll keep you company for a while. Yeah, you know what, that's the thing, isn't it? You guys in the UK, it's what, there's my clock. Wow, yeah. It's what, 9:30 at night? I don't know where the handbrake is. Oh, that's right. We're 5 hours difference, not 6. I'm sure I've got a handbrake on here, but I don't know where it is. I'm in first gear and I'm really struggling here, guys. Oh, right. Okay. Dan, what am I doing wrong here, mate? Have I missed something? Quick job. Can't hear any truck audio. Oh, really? Huh. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Because it's definitely coming through my luggles. Let me hit the button again. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong here. Let's get back. So you can't hear that at all, mate? Oh, you can still hear it, Katie, aye? I could tell him the story about what you plugged in wrong, Dan, but I won't. So you sure it's not on your side, mate? I shouldn't be so smug because I'm lost already, and I can't go through there. So which way am I supposed to go? Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be not pretty. Rev that engine, James. Come on. Right, where's reverse on this thing? Here's a tip. If you're going backwards, put it in reverse. I was rolling backwards. St. Louis radio playing here. Aha. So, can anybody still hear me? Because Dan is saying that all the audio is gone. Just wondering if anyone else can hear me at the moment. Alright, cool. Thanks, Katie. Dan, what can I say, mate? The truck's quiet. Well, you know what? Bear with me. Let me, let's turn up a wee bit, eh? We've got plenty of time. Like I said, this isn't me trying to show off how to drive. This is just me amongst friends. So let me turn up the audio just a wee bit. Truck engine volume. All right. And like I said, if it gets too loud. And the one phrase that Ali said to me a while ago, she says, if anything is wrong, people will let you know. And that's excellent. So if this is too loud, please let me know. Right, so back again. But yeah, I don't know why I'm stuck in here. I really don't know why I'm stuck in here. It's obviously I'm going the wrong direction, but that wasn't it. Well, this is quite a... You know what? I'm not going to drive round in circles here. Let me try and pick something else, because I want to get moving. But at this rate, I'm not going to be going anywhere. There we go. Edinburgh to Aberdeen. There's a cracking wee stop. Let's do that one. You got another delivery, you must finish it. Oh dear. It looks like I'm stuck with this one. Nah, you know what, Nightzap? I really don't listen to any radio other than radio classics, as I said, like the old time radio shows. I don't listen to anything modern. I really, not my cup of tea, you know. Follow the brighter yellow. Follow the yellow bright road. Follow the bright red road. Oh, abandon. Yeah, you know, let's have to pay. Oh no. So that's good. If I'd have clicked that, I would have had a penalty of 12,000 euros. All right, let's give it a go. Yeah, the trouble is with that wee map, it's hard to really tell if I need to go down first, you know. But let's do it anyway. Let's give it a go. And as I said, I've been here before, but I need to change gear here. But it's been so long, you know. So I'm just looking at OBS again, and still only 13 frames lost in 196,000. So as I said, I'm really loving this version of OBS. At least there's something's nice. It's better than my driving at the moment and navigation. But I'm sure we've all got lost at some time. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm in the UK at the moment, Nightzap, so and like I say, the thing with me driving now is I'm used to driving left and right. So when I'm on the road, it doesn't feel strange on either side, and it's caused a little bit of confusion on my part. The last time I was in Edinburgh, I couldn't remember what side of the road to be on. At least I'm getting used to the gear change, but I need to keep momentum plugging up this hill. Yeah, Katie, I was looking at your profile and you said that you're not streaming at the moment, but are you thinking about getting back into it? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, Nightzap. And no, I've no idea where I'm going. I'm hoping that I don't completely make a pig's ear of this. Oh, here we go. I was at the wrong altitude, the wrong level on the map. So yep, you were right, Katie. Follow the yellow bright road. Sorry, chuckle. Follow the yellow bright road. Follow the bright yellow road. Dum da dum ba dum ba dum da da ba da ba da bum. Yeah, my singing's not as good as Murphy's. Well, you know, it's straight. I've got to stop saying things are strange. They're not strange. Is that watching Ali and how relaxed she looks, and I'm thinking that looks so much fun. You know, I follow the Colonel and Two-Tone, of course, but watching those three, I'm thinking that looks like fun. I got to give it a go, because I used to do videos. I did a couple of and we're out. There we go. And we're out. I did a couple of Eurotruck. Find a gear and stick with it, James. Right. But videos are time consuming, even though they're a lot of fun. What's that phrase that for every 10 minutes of audio you can spend an hour on it, or it's even worse than that, I think. So this is really cool, Dan. I can feel the bumps of the road here through my steering wheel. And like I said, I need to move my microphone because it's bouncing around like a chicken pecking for corn. But I must admit, it's good to get back in the truck. 10th gear. Yeah, you know what, Katie? It's sad, isn't it? And I agree with you completely. Katie says that she feels under pressure, you know, to look smart online, and that's the sad thing, is that guys can get away with a lot more, sadly. So Night Zep, let me get here, and then we'll have a quick look and see what the chat's saying. Now, oh. Sorry, that was a... Oops, I'm not going to stop in time. So... Yeah, but you know, it's funny, Katie, is that I've seen a lot of streamers who never go on camera, and to repeat myself, like it says, I'm in 3 bands. Well, I have 2 bands and a duet. I'm happy up on stage, but to stick a camera in front of me to do this, I don't know, to me it's too much, you know. I'm quite happy pretending like this is a radio show. I'm talking to you guys, and you don't need to see me bouncing my head around thinking which button do I press. So I'm quite happy not having a camera. So Night Sip said was in Coffee House. Oh, Coffee House's stream earlier, flying ultralights. You know what, mate? I nearly took up flying ultralights many years ago, and I don't know. I ended up doing free fall parachuting with the Marines instead, actually, because. But yeah, ultralights appeal to me a lot, but maybe not so much now. And honestly, Ali, you do. Just the way that you interact with it, with your viewers, and yeah, the girls that look after you. That's actually part of the stream now. You know, honestly, those girls that look after you, that's part of the stream. Yeah, guys can. Katie says guys can roll out of bed and stream with their bed hair. Yeah, and it's amusing, isn't it? You know, people go, oh, look at that. You know. So Katie says, I have to go on cam as I have a deeper voice. Nah, it's I'm sure you're just perfect. I'm just sure you're just fine. You know, if you've done it before. I hadn't done this before. I think the 5th of April is when I started myself, to be honest. And I got to stop saying to be honest. Well, but so I get weird comments otherwise. Oh, that's a shame. The duck syndrome, everything looks calm. So Katie says duck syndrome. Everything looks calm above, total pandemonium before. Yeah. There you go, Night Zep agrees. And I'm going to be late and I'm going to earn no money whatsoever. But that's okay. Oh, grind those gears. Whoa, mind that bus. Hey! There's my bus. Well, maybe not mine. Right, let's get out of this junction. Oh dear, stall it, James. Today would be nice. Yeah, I know, I'm in the wrong gear. I don't think I need to start off in anything lower than 2nd, but I didn't like it too much. But you know what, I think I'll take your tip on that, Katie, and use Track IR. Ooh, neutral, there's a gear. Not meant for driving in though. Well, Jepson, I really appreciate that, mate. And you know, again, I think it's been in a rock band. That it's an act, isn't it? You know, I don't go around asking people to clap their hands in the middle of the day. You know, it's like, so you get up on stage and it's an act, and it's the same with this. It's not an act as such, but it's a performance. You know what I mean? And it's just something that you need to learn. And the first time I did this, Colonel Ford jumps on. And I'm thinking, oh dear goodness me, no, you know, panic setting. So Katie says, as she said earlier, most real life trucks these days are semi-auto. Whoa, yeah, sorry I missed that comment actually. Oh, thanks, thanks Night Zap. You know what, let me get round these bends. I'm holding up the bus actually. So here we go. National speed limit for those that have never seen that sign before. I think for me it means 60 miles an hour. But the speed I'm driving at, I'll be lucky to get to 40 at the moment. It's a story of my life, actually. Yeah, absolutely, Ali. And what's that comment? Or what's that phrase? It's not really about the game, it's just about the interaction in the company. I'm glad it's not about the game, because I'm not going to win any high scores or Driver of the Year award here. But I'll get used to it. I think, and again, I'm in a seat that has wheels on. That, you know, you push the accelerator and your chair goes backwards. And then you hold on to the steering wheel and you pull the steering wheel off the desk. And it just goes downhill from there. Yep, and you know what, Alison, that's exactly what the Colonel said. I almost thought about streaming the Bell helicopter. Never got there though. I want to get, I don't know, I just maybe do the flight sim stuff, but I'm quite happy on ground level at the moment. May not seem like it, but oh, speed bumps. Yeah, I also realised I got the steering wheel like 4 inches off my chest. That's probably also not helping. And I need to stop looking at the gear change. Every time I look down I have to... well, I'm saying every time I look down. Every time I change gear I look down at the gear change. But you know what, Katie, I might do that. I might change it to semi-automatic, you know. Choose forward and away you go. But I don't know, there's something... I just like the manual gear change. I guess I grew up with it, and I got the pedals for it. Another game I was thinking about streaming was Assetto Corsa, because one of the free DLCs was the Mini Cooper. I think it was the Mini Cooper, and so I'm thinking about maybe possibly streaming that. Okay, wish me luck. Got to change gears. Remember which buttons to press. Second gear, there we go. And look. Hey. This would be ideal for Track IR actually. So Winged Llama says, I go simple auto with my keyboard and mouse peasant setup. You know what, mate? It is we said before, really, it's you make it work for... I need to go into first gear. You make it work wherever. Like I'm saying, I've got this on simple myself, that, especially with the reversing. The AI in here can sometimes get a little bit annoying. They can sometimes pull in front of you and then you can't get out. There we go. Oh, too late, guys. Yeah, Track IR. Yep, I'm convinced now. I can't be moving a mouse around like this. Whoop. You probably know more about the trees than I do, Night Zep. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess they're probably supposed to be representative of the pines. Oh, here we go. Oh. That's one thing I did leave turned on, was the accidents. Like I saying, I should know these roads like the back of my hand. Not from real life, but just from all break, James. But just from all the hours. I've probably got like 70 hours. Oh, here we go. I've probably got like, oh, I'm in 7th gear. Find a gear and stick with it. There we go. Poplars or pines? Yeah. So I'm wondering what my worst driving is, whether it's in this or the bus. I think they're very, very close together, actually. So Diesel John says, change to automate and send me that SKRS shifter. Well, there we go. I never thought of that one, mate. That's a grand idea. Why didn't I think of it? So the SKRS shifter is what sits on top of the gear lever, and it changes the ranges, which I'm not doing a very good job of. So 5, neutral, 1, 7. There we go. See, I get there eventually, Dan. I get there eventually. But I know the field of view is also a bit close as well. It's all good. Yeah, and you know, it just really depends on your style of driving. I like the manual method of driving. Although at the speed I'm driving, like I'm saying, I'm going to be late yet again. Woo! I actually thought I had the OBS monitor in a better place. It is better. It's not as high up on the wall, but again, my chair is a wee bit too low here, so I blame that for the bad driving, actually. Ah, we're turning off here. No, we're not. We were just changing lanes. Okay. So I'm wondering, Euro Truck Simulator 2 has been out for a while. And, yeah, you know what, Night Zep, I was wondering the same. That he says he wonders when we'll be on these roads again for real. Well, I'm hoping July. Seriously hoping, mate. I've got my second jab coming up in next week. And I know Europe is opening up a bit at the moment, so just the international travel part that I need to get sorted. I got my flights booked and everything with United, and they've been wonderful. I booked it in August 2019, and with all of these reschedules, it's all been done free of charge, you know. So United Airlines, I like them a lot. They've been I don't know, they work for me, you know. But yeah, so fingers crossed I'll be back on these roads. In a bus, actually, not a car, because public transport is so good around the UK. I never rent a car anymore. I used to rent a car, but a couple of years ago I went on a photo shoot down in Manchester. You know, I got the bus and I headed off to Glasgow. I got the train, and I love it. Public transport over there, over in the UK and Europe in general. I think it's very, very good. Woo, woo, dear, dear, dear. Oh, and it's raining. Guess who doesn't know which buttons are the indicators? No, indicate wipers. Let's try that. No, 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 no. Okay. Dan, what button turns the wipers on, mate? No, not that one. Not that one. P. Thank you. I was just about running out of visibility there, Dan. Thanks for that. Yeah, you can tell this is a beginner or my first ever truck in the game. It's extremely sluggish. Oh, why is that, Night Zep? When you're saying that you can use the bus for free in Scotland? So I haven't done this for a while. I just want to want to thank everybody for joining me on the stream. Thank Alison for the subscription. That was really, really kind of you. If you're new to this channel and you like what you're seeing, please hit the follow button. It would be appreciated. If not, just stay on the stream and enjoy it. That's all we ask from you. So thank you very much for being here. And I use the royal we there, you know, as in the mouse in my pocket. I appreciate it. Yeah, undertaking. Sorry, dude. But yeah, Dan, I'm glad we were talking today, because it really got me interested in getting ETS out again, and probably American truck sim as well, which of course I've got. So it's got wheels on it, mate. So whoop. I know. You know what, Katie? That's funny you saying that, because I'm not going to say the driving's bad, because everyone does it, but I find it extremely nerve-wracking on the highways where speed limits are generally, you know, stick to it or don't, and same with stop signs and traffic lights. It's a very everyone's in a hurry, you know, and I, that's one thing about America. It's a very fast-paced country, and that also on the roads, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, you know, but it's something that you have to get your head around. And I used to drive 2,500 miles a month for work, and that was just getting to and from work. So got a lot of highway miles in there. Yeah, my steering isn't any better there, is it? I'm still all over the shop. Look at that rain. Love it. You know, I'm glad I didn't do this at night, because I have no idea which buttons turn the lights on. I wonder if it's L. Oh, it's L. There we go. Go figure. And yet again, I'm not really watching where I'm going, and I'm driving extremely slowly. I think I'm doing about, what, 50 kilometers an hour? No. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay, ignore that. Ignore that. I really am not this bad a driver, and I've got a steering wheel here, so I can't even blame the Xbox controller that I was blaming the last time. So yeah. Ali, you're a star. Thank you very much, and again, I really appreciate the subscription. That is very kind of you. So you take care. Yeah, I'm surprised at how fast everything drives over here, mate. I tell you. Except me, of course. You know what's strange? Because I've got so far to go, like I'm saying, it's 100 miles a day. I'm never in a hurry, but it really gets to some people that why am I not driving quicker? You know, I'm not driving slow, but slower than everyone else, I guess. I drive to arrive. But yeah, it's very strange how bad my steering is at the moment. And I'm looking at I'm looking at everything. Remember what, for those of you that were on the stream the other day, when I was driving the bus, it's the same sort of thing. It's like, by the time I'd done a couple of hours again, I was comfortable again. I knew where the controls were. I was relaxing into it. And I'm not at that stage at the moment. It's a bit like getting a new car. You know where the pedals are. You know how everything works. It's just you're not used to you know, you're just not used to it. And that's the same with this. Thanks for that tip about using the letter P for wipers. Definitely going to have to assign that to a button. And one thing else I've noticed is that despite the fact that the monitor is in a good place, I'm almost looking like 90 degrees to see it, so that's another reason for my driving being so bad. Hey, somebody driving slower than me, cool. But I mean, just look at that, you know, look at the reflections and the shadows and drive, James. Absolutely love it. I love all these simulators, I really do. Ah, right, so on the speedometer, the outside number is miles per hour. I thought it said kilometers, so that was my bad. Speed cameras. I don't have enough money to pay anything yet. I will read that in a moment, Nightzep. Let me, I'm actually nearly finished this one. Ready to start another adventure. That's my happy song. Carlisle found. Excellent. Mind you, it didn't say I found it, so probably because I was here in that other bit. Oh, there we go. Carlisle discovered by Seamus. Look at that. Oh, okay, don't look at that. I was going to say, look at that, I changed gear, but then I forgot to rev the engine and stalled it. Oh, goodness. Right. I tell you what, I'm really seriously loving this. I seriously, really enjoying this. Right, so let's have a quick catch up on the chat. Might as well, because I can't see the traffic lights. So Ali, thank you. You're off. Have a great one. Jepson said he was surprised how fast the trucks are over the States. You'd be going 75, be overtaken by a 3 trailer. Yeah. Looks like the lights have changed. What else have we got? Oh, did you hear that? I'm getting papped. Did you hear that? That's awesome. But let me get through here. I know it's only AI, but I was over the line before it turned red, guys. I was over before it turned red. I will carry on reading in a moment there, people. DHL. Yeah, see that DHL sign? That's what that mod did. It actually gave it real signs. Now, I don't know if DHL was part of it already, but... and don't look, Dan. This is me being nice and easy with the parking. I mean, you saw me driving in a straight line. So I just keep it nice and simple. Turn green. Hey, T. Excellent. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know if you heard earlier, Dan, that I said I restarted my profile. I was level 17, so I thought, you know what, let's stream it, let's learn again from the beginning, and so I just restarted it, and I named it Seamus McNeil, of course. So, Katie UK says, mild boss from HP. Oh, okay. Is now based up outside San Francisco. He was telling me that the traffic is a nightmare. 5 lanes. Yeah, and you know the thing about San Francisco, if you're in the wrong lane trying to cross that bridge, you know, trying to change lanes it really is a nightmare. I mean, that's why I get up at 3, or used to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. I'd miss all the rush hour traffic, and then I'd miss most of the traffic coming back as well. So Nightzip said, here's a quote from Scotland transport website. Oh, if you're over 60, Nightzip. So you missed it. This is when I needed a camera. I did my Murphy looking over the glasses at you there, mate. So if you're over 60 or have a disability, you could be eligible for free pass travel to get around Scotland and your local area. You can access this. Yeah, you know what, mate? I'm certainly going to look into that, to be honest. Certainly going to look into that. But you know what? It's like when I am back there. I get glasses when I'm over there because they're dirt cheap, and I tell them I'm not part of the NHS anymore because I've been so long away, you know. But yeah, I saw your picture there, Nightzip, on your profile, mate. It's always good to put a name to a face, mate. So, but as I said, thank you very much for coming along tonight. So, right, what are we doing? Let's get moving. I've caught up with the chat, and if I miss anything, please let me know, and I will certainly read it again. So I think we caught up and everything. Okay, cool. Look at that, Dan. Trailer maneuvering bonus. I drove in a straight line and I get a bonus for it. So, continue. Right, and this is what I was talking about. I seriously, like, yeah. I, I know. Oh, great, you drove in a straight line, have 15 points. So I really love the skills. So just in time, I can't, rewind. I can't remember what I started on. But what I generally do is pick one and then focus on it, you know, and get the points all the way up to the top. So there we go. Eco driving, fuel saving. Now, fuel saving is good because fuel costs money. Just in time, higher rewards. That's also money. Fragile cargo, high value. Long distance. You know what? Long distance is probably the last one that I do. So ADR perhaps. What does it? You know, ADR really doesn't give you a bonus as such cash wise. High value is good, says Night Zep, and Diesel Dan says ADR. Katie UK, not quite as old as you. It's funny that, yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just when you read something, it's like not quite as old as you. You know, you could put the inflections on the tone any way you want. But I know exactly what you meant there, Katie. But I view life in the same way. So high value is good. So it's high value or ADR. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to move the mouse around. 3, 2, 1. Looks like ADR wins. Okay, let's put it into ADR. And do I like that? No, I don't. I'm going with high value. No, dear. Oh. You know what, Diesel Dan? You said ADR first, mate. Let's do that. Okay. And what's it get? Yeah, Dynamite. Yeah, I should be driving Dynamite, not the way I'm driving. Let's do it. All that over the click of one button. So, what have we got for emails? Let's have a look. Need money, we can help. Yeah, I never do that. Truck dealer Grimsby. Excellent. Grimsby. Yeah, no thanks. So, let's get another job going. New upgrades available. Yeah, and look at this. I actually managed to get my mugshot up there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me wonder if I can get rid of the subs. Not you already see it, but let's have a... Bear with me there now. 2 seconds. So if I get rid of the alerts, you should be able to... Not that one, this one. Yeah. So, yeah, I got my mugshot up there on the top there, mate. So, got to do it. Yeah, got to do it. Don't know why. I guess it's one of those things, but... right, let's get back into the game. Okay, so where are we? Get hired, no fuss, everything provided, because I don't have the money. What do I have money-wise? 7,000 euros. Okay, so what have we got? Price. You know, I always do price at the moment. Unless, of course, price per distance is actually excellent. So that expires in 3 minutes. Carlisle to Edinburgh. I could do that. But that's got that funny wee bit that I need to drive down, which I don't really like. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. You know, it's make it rain cash. Yeah, as opposed to broken wing mirrors. Yeah, you know what? I probably need to earn some cash here. So there we go. Let's take this one. Glasgow to Aberdeen. I do a lot of routes from Aberdeen out. It's it's an easy way to earn a lot of money, actually. All right, current job, ventilation shaft, Glasgow to Aberdeen. Okay, so Note to self, I need to get the window wipers and the horn actually connected to buttons. So let's get the engine going. But yeah, for those of you that just joined or new to the stream, like I say, the Winged Llama is here with us, and he does some excellent streams out there. And like I say, he's got a television set with fish, with tropical fish in the back, and how relaxing is that? So, you know, if you want to share the love, just go over and pay him a visit. So if anybody, Dan, I think you can put !SO, and if you type in the Winged Llama's name, it'll actually show you his channel. You can give it a go and try it, see if it works for you, mate. But yeah, so go and pay him a visit. It's all about community here. So Night Zip said he actually drove for Dasher when he was younger. Oh, nice. You know, I thought about doing it once. I thought about doing the old truck driving, but I don't know. Oh, watch the map, James. Right, where's reverse? There's reverse. Am I going to do this without making a pig's ear of it? Hey, look at that, Dan. Air freight from Stuttgart Airport. Yeah. You know, I think it'd be... I don't know. I get... I don't know. When I'm driving on the roads, I get bored, actually. There we go, Dan. Excellent. Thanks, mate. There we go. There's the Winged Llama's Twitch channel there. If anybody's interested, go over and pay him a visit. So, thanks for that, Dan. The power, mate. You got the power. Dan, I think, was the second person on this channel once I created it. So, what just happened there? Did something happen? Sorry, there was a strange noise. I didn't know if it was in game or one of the alerts there, so I do apologise. Anyway, let's get going. So, but yeah, I recognise this. A lot of journeys out of this one. Yeah, track IR, I think. Track IR has to get done, and I know I do a left here when I eventually get straightened up and change gear. Yeah, oh yeah. That's the first time Dan has ever used that power. 3 monitors, yeah. You'll be pleased to know I'm not looking, well, I'm not looking down as much as I was, but I think what it is the gear lever is, I'm having to reach for it, so we need to fix that. Okay. I'm also in a different truck as well, like in the Scania. And this is miles per... Oh dear, right, let's get over, James. God, welcome, my friend. Nope, we're and it's not a bus either, but I'm driving it as badly as I'm in a bus. Me and Dan, we talk a lot, and Dan was telling me that he'd been messing around with Euro Truck Simulator. I'm in neutral. I'd been messing about with Euro Truck Simulator, and I thought, you know what, I need to give it a go. It's got wheels, it's on the ground. Let's give it a blast. And one thing that I mentioned earlier, I think I mentioned earlier, is that, well, I mentioned it to Dan earlier, how's that, that's better, is that streaming is actually getting me to actually play the Sims that I've spent all that money buying. Because I tend to faff around a lot, but streaming it is like, okay, what am I going to do today? Okay, let's stream it. You know, it's given me a little bit of a, not a challenge as such, but, you know, a goal. Right, let's get out here and don't stall it. Come on. Am I in first gear? I should be. Oh, I was in 7th. Oh, hear that grind. 5, neutral 5, try that. Yeah, I haven't quite got to grips with it, have I, Dan? And here's me saying I'm not looking at it anymore, and it shows. It tells you right on the dash right in front of me that what gear I'm in. Nope. Straight line. And I will catch up with the chat in a wee moment. A trailer can be a bus if you're brave enough, yeah. Aberdeen. One thing I was going to do was actually drive from Berlin or Vienna, but I don't think that is actually standard. I know Frankfurt and I think Bielefeld is, but I'm not sure if Berlin is in there as well. But because I drive the bus in Berlin, the bus simulator, and I drive the tram simulator in Vienna, so I'd probably like to actually jump in both of those places as well. Oh! Guess what? That means... where's the gears? Oh dear. Yeah, I went past my... Do you hear them papping me? Yeah, I know. it's the story of my life here. At least that wasn't my wing mirror I smashed into. What did I hit? Whatever. My first fine of the game. So while we're doing that, let's have a quick read. So, Nightzip said he was excited about eye tracking in Flight 7 first, but found it quite irritating. Yeah, you know, again, I look around a lot. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right, Katie. It's probably one of those, I probably could... Oh dear, do you hear them papping? That's awesome. Probably didn't need to reverse. Nightzip said, isn't there also sim for coaches? Yes. There's 2. So, as I said... Let me get up this hill. So, the bus itself is intra-city. It's within Berlin. Then you've got Fernbus, which is intercity. But there's also tour bus as well. And let's get out of here. Oop, a couple of stars. But yes, I've not got Berlin and Vienna. I do think Berlin and Vienna are in. Yeah, you know, again, you're probably right. I had a quick look before I started the stream, and I was bouncing around the map, and excuse my ignorance, I didn't quite know where to find Berlin and Vienna on the map. It was rather sad, actually, but... So Katie says that she believes that the UK is the oldest part of this game now. Aha. You know, I'm wondering, because Euro Truck Simulator 2, it's been out a while. I'm wondering what we have waiting for us. 12 gear, that's what we're waiting for. Probably not high enough in revs. Let's knock it back again. Yeah, the only problem with the SKRS is it's good, but it's like 3 things that you need to do. Change gear, select range, select the split that you want, and I keep forgetting which button does which. Yep, all over the road again, M9. Yeah, I've got a lot of the DLC actually. I think I've got all of it for Euro Truck Simulator, or all the standard DLC, shall we say. I don't have any mods in, like pro mods yet, but really this was a proof of concept. I wanted to make sure the controls were working, the stream setup, because you know I've got different screens for that, and the pictures for the opening, closing and be right back are courtesy of Diesel Dan, so thank you for that, Dan. It's very kind of you to let me use your images. So but yeah, so that was a lot of setup, as well as the controllers, and I don't know, just, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Plugging controllers in and out and they never work again, and reassigning buttons and stuff. I probably need to change down actually. What am I? 12, 10, there we go. Berlin is 2 o'clock, Vienna at a remote 3 o'clock. Okay, yeah, you know what, I think I was too far south on the map. Definitely too far south on the map. But yeah, hopefully next time I stream, well, maybe not the next time, but the time after that, I'm hoping that I've got the setup a little bit more comfortable. And you can see why people do build cockpits, you know, for their steering wheel and their pedals and everything, you know, just to make it a little bit more comfortable. But I think for me, the biggest thing is the wheels on my chair. They go around and around, so... Yeah, 12 gear too much. Let's keep going. Avia, yeah. So, if you don't mind me asking, Katie, so you're an American living in the UK, or are you just are you British that used to live British that used to live over here? Because I know you said your heart is in LA, yeah? And I apologise, I'm missing out quite a bit of the chat here, so... But you've seen my driving. Oh, I hate this turn. I hate this turn. Very hard to see out of it too. So I tend to just... You know, it's probably my own fault. It's like everything, it's all about speed. You know? Don't enter the junction until you can see out of it, you know? It's... There we go. Hey, didn't even clip the grass. And I see you just made a comment there, Katie. I do apologise. Bear with me now. Let me get on a big bit of road, and then I'll have a read. Find that gear, James, and oh, wrong way of fence, €40. Thank you, game. I must confess that the penalties that you get in this game are fine. You know, they don't ruin the game for you. And it's like, okay, yep, like I'm doing there on the wrong side of the road. But having this on a 50-inch monitor is definitely very, very cool. It's, again, it's 1080, you know, the resolution isn't there, but very enjoyable. And thanks guys for keeping up the chat there, and I don't have enough money to get any more fines at the moment. It's I'm struggling as it is. Between wing mirrors and bumpers for the bus, and now I reversed into somebody and I was driving on the wrong side. Don't have a good credit rating at the moment here, or driver's rating at the moment. You know what? I say, oh, Jay Winokur, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, it's And I don't know when you actually got on the stream, mate, but as I said earlier, my driving is not this bad in real life, honestly. I used to blame the Xbox control, and I can't do that. So I'm now blaming the fact that I need to look at another monitor to see the chat. Because there's no autopilots on these, so... But yeah, I restarted the simulator, guys. It's my profile was 000, so I had no money, no credits, and I just thought, let's start all over again. And basing myself out of Edinburgh, eventually I'll build up enough distance miles and start travelling into Europe. And eventually I probably will do the pro mods. I've never done the pro mods myself before, despite the fact I've got maybe 70 or 80 hours in this already, but or previously. I've never done the pro mods because I know that Eurotruck does an update, pro mods does an update, Eurotruck does an update, pro mods has an update. It's probably not that bad, but I'm not familiar with it all, shall we say, you know. I'm not familiar with getting it all set up, and that was one of the main reasons that I bought all the DLC, was so that I could start putting the pro mods in. But this is the first time in about 6 months I'm in here. There's plenty of time. See that? I can drive in a straight line when I'm watching the road, but I don't want to ignore the chat, so please bear with me while I try and get to my destination without too many incidents. But I just, you know, so, to go back to your comment earlier, Zeb, is that I sometimes think I would like to do truck driving. You know, it's like anything, but I know how bored I would get just driving my hour to work in the mornings. You know, I'd have the radio on, but it wasn't relaxing. You know, it just, I don't know, some days I'm tired. You know, I don't think it's for me. I mean, even though I've thought about it, but I don't know. I think I'll stick to this because when I get tired, I just switch the computer off, you know. But I really am looking forward to the next version, whatever it is, of the Truck Simulator franchise. It's and I need to watch here because, yeah, I always end up speeding rolling down that hill, and there we go, red on GPS. Brian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's not a bus and it's not a tram. It's my beginner truck with L plates on. Nice you stop by, mate. I hope you're doing well. I could actually pull over and read the chat, which would be the polite thing to do, but I'm sure you all understand that I've got money to make here, guys. I'm just wondering if that bus that I reversed into got my number plate. Probably did. It probably fell off when I hit the bus, actually, so they probably know my number. But I paid my fine like a good guy, so. But yeah, track IR. Even if it's just simple to move left and right, I think I can see me using it. But watch this space, because I said that before and I still never plugged it in, even though it's literally right in front of me. Another USB port. So I just want to yet again say thank you everybody for stopping by. It's great to see so many people on the stream here. I very, very much appreciate you guys and girls taking some time out of your day to keep me company. And I think most of you know each other, and if you're not in the chat and you're just watching, welcome. Another accident. That's what I like about this as well, they actually put the accidents in. That sounds bit wrong. What I meant is it's like, it adds a little bit of reality to it. You know, obviously I'm not looking, this isn't Grand Theft Auto. For those of you that actually played trucks or like playing Euro Truck Simulator, Dan put a picture of a, what was it? It was like a vintage, not a vintage truck, it was like an old clapped out truck. And so I need to actually download that mod as well, mate. Hit and run simulator. Yeah. It's strange the things, like I say, I'm not judging, but it is strange the things that are out there considered games. Not my cup of tea. Like I said, it's, you know, just not my cup of tea. I'm more of the leisurely driving and, you know, first person shooters, not for me. And again, it's not being critical of the game by any means, or you know, it doesn't appeal to me. It's a bit like platformers. Right, let's change gear and try and not make a. Well, I didn't stall it, so that's good. It's getting dark as well. I wonder where. Oh, I remember this. We're close. I remember this bridge. Oh, didn't see him coming. Aberdeen. And like it says, I do apologise. I will catch up with the chat in a wee moment, guys and girls. I'm wondering if this is the one along the track. No, probably not. It's a wee bit early in the game. I wish I could find the horn. Two-Tone Murphy. Thank you. At least you're testing out my bot. He seems to be a bit more awake than was the other day. Welcome, my friend. Oh, headlight usage offence. What did I do? Dan, what did I do? Dang it. I can't afford this money. Oh, I don't have my lights on. Dan, what button is lights, please? Scania truck dealer discovered. Awesome. Yeah, you know what, Murph? I actually restarted my profile. I had like 70, 75, 80 hours in here. I was like level 17. Nothing great. But I thought, I can't remember which control does what. I can't even remember if it works. So I thought, let me just restart. So I'm in the baby truck that's got 0 power on it. And yeah, I just started it all over again from scratch. And having a bit of a blast, actually. And we got some great friends in here with us. And I just need to know how to turn the lights on. So, where is it? L? No. Oh! L for lights. Okay. So P was for wipers, which makes no sense, but L is for lights. I guess I could have figured that one out. Yep. 7th gear. Yeah, I'm using a SKRS on this as well, Murphs, which has it's got a split and a range on it, and at the moment I'm not know what I'm doing. I'm grinding those gears. James, calm down. Hang on, I need to stop. Oh dear goodness me. Right, first gear, 7th gear, no, 2nd. Keep it in 1st, right. Well, that was oh dearie, 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 dear. I'm glad I'm not flying at 30,000 feet there. That would have, like, dearie, 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 dear. That was that was overwhelming. That was seriously overwhelming there. Yeah, you know what, Scott? I like manual transmission. Me and manual transmission, we get on. Especially because you can make happy little incidents like that one, mate. But I think you could probably detect the panic. It was like, help, help. Alrighty. Look at that. Straight in on a straight line, Dan. That's how you do it, mate. That's how you do a straight line. None of that reversing rubbish for me, mate. Okay. So, let's have a quick catch up with the chat, because I like to do that. Let's have a wee look. Let's have a wee look here. So, what have we got? No headlights in the tunnel. Turn your headlights on. Thank you, Dan. Have a quick look up. The old veteran spent much time trying to figure out what I wanted to do when he grew up. Finally nailed it with retirement. There we go. Hopping channels. Aha! Says Dangerous Brian. Yeah, you know, it's so. What's stopping you getting back to the States, Katie UK? Just Hit and Run Simulator 2. Yep, old veteran. How many accidents have you caused? Yeah. Right, hey, that should be your auto. Yeah. Says Murphy. Turn the headlights on. Yeah, thank you. L. Oh, that was it. Diesel Dan. You did a lowercase L. But that's okay. I should have learned it. L, yeah. ETS2 is great. It really is. H is for horn. Yeah, so why is P for wipers? You know, that's... makes no sense. First and second probably too low. Yep, I completely agree. Especially when you look at the revs, you know, it's like... yeah, you know what, Night Zep, ATS, it's like parking's never easy. That's why I stick to the simple parking. I don't want to spend hours going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. I get it, Katie. Yeah, money, age, job. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I'd love to go back to the UK and live, but yeah. So, cause W is for forward when playing with the keyboard. See that? I love it. P is for yeah, pouring down is the phrase there, Diesel Dan. Pouring down. So, wow, cool. Alrighty, let's get back into this. I think I've caught up with everybody. And what do we got? Wow, get more people in the chat all the time. This is wonderful. Thank you. And I'm not in the game yet. Let me get back here. Newbie. I love it. As I was saying earlier, Murph, I really like the experience points that you get in this. It doesn't feel like it makes it like a game that you're just trying to chase points, you know. I think they've done a really outstanding job for that. Drive our own equipment needed. Yeah, whatever. One thing I never do is take out a bank loan. It's like, nah, never going to happen. So, as I'm still using a provided vehicle, let's see what we can get. Like saying, I always do this price down. So Glasgow to Aberdeen. See, it's a short one. I wonder if I got a longer one. Maybe I should just stick to Glasgow, Aberdeen. So here we go. Anyone in the chat, first one to make a comment. So Glasgow to Aberdeen, or choose another. Just put another if you prefer that, or just G for Glasgow to Aberdeen. See what we get. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a wee sip of juice actually. Or Diet Coke, if you can call that juice. G for the win. Yep, okay. So, Katie, tell you what, Murphy, if you want information about Euro Truck Simulator, Katie's got it all. Katie's got a lot of information. She's been helping me out a lot here, actually, so thank you, Katie. Double and triple trailers. Click on one of the other locations, see the other jobs. So what do? Do I go with you, Katie, or do I do G for the win? You know what? Katie, you were there first. Let's have a wee look. So I based these on price. So let's do route length. There we go. Let's have a route length. So there we go. We've got Edinburgh, Glasgow. I think we're really limited. I actually do like starting in Aberdeen. I don't know. It's just a preference. Don't have to though. Try it that way. Oh, wrong way around. Let's do that again. destination. There we go. So let's have a wee look. Nothing to Inverness. Let's have a look. Nah, it's probably a wee bit too far. I'm still a, what did it call me? A noob. Still called me a noob in this thing, so. Tripper trailer, is that only in Australia? Yeah, I don't know. You know, I've seen double trailers over here in America, and I'm not sure, mate. So two-tone, oh, Katie's got 339 hours. Dan, we have our work cut out for us, mate. 339 hours in ETS2. Wow. All right, Dangerous Brian, take care, my friend. Sorry I missed that. You take care, and I really appreciate you stopping by, mate, and I'll sure catch you around soon. So, 142 in ATS. That's impressive. That is impressive. I hope you guys and girls are reading this. It's 1,700 hours in Train Sim. Well, that is incredible. Yeah, absolutely, Two-Tone. It's putting a lot of us to shame here. But it's not a competition. But that's impressive. I tell you, you're a serious simmer there, Katie. So do you do anything else outside of... Wow. Yeah, I know. 1,700 hours in Train Sim for Katie. So do you play in other games like RPGs or anything? So what's Ark? What is Ark? So, let's have a look. So, there we go. Let's do Aberdeen to Glasgow. It's not as much money, but as... we could do Edinburgh to Glasgow. You know what? Yeah, let's do Edinburgh to Glasgow. There we go. It's a wee bit more cash. As you suggested it, Scott, let's survival with dinosaurs. Ah, okay. Never heard. I can't say I've heard of it, but cool. Right, motor oil, Aberdeen to Glasgow. Let's see where we get on here. All right, L for lights, James. How simple is that? Right, I do have a button to start the engine. Let's have a listen. I like the sound here. I love it. I seriously just need to get my setup a wee bit more organised because I don't know what I like best at the moment. Trucks, buses, trams or trains. They all appeal to me big time, you know. No, Katie, wow, okay. So I don't know if you saw earlier when I was talking about Winged Llama. He was playing that yesterday. Katie, you need to get back streaming. Seriously, you've got some real interesting games there that I would certainly love to watch, my friend. So Two-Tone Murphy's asking Katie, what game have you the most amount of time in? Ark, wow. I need to look that one up. Right, meanwhile, so what are we in today? Oh, we're in a daft truck. The Word for Chemicals. I really love this game. Mind you, I say that every game. I mean, look at it. If the bus can end up looking like this, which again, it came out the 25th of March. If they can get the bus looking like this, I mean, look at it. Look at that. Honestly, and I don't have a single mod in here. I don't know. It's beautiful. I don't know. Getting overexcited over a simulator, but hey, that's what simulators are all about, you know. It's me and my engine. What gearbox do I have here? Right, does it show me what gear I'm in? There we go. Okay, in the middle of the rev counter. So let's try not blow up the engine. That's always a good start. And I do. So, for everyone that's been here since the beginning, thank you. And as the Streamlad's bot, which I need to name one of these days, don't forget to stretch your legs, have a wee bit of water. And if you want to put the water in a scotch, that's cool. Let's see if we can get out of here without too much. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying, sorry. I'm like pulling my shoulders in because I don't know where the edge of the vehicle is. It's the bus all over again. I love that sound. So Katie, sorry about that. I haven't trained the bot yet and I can't really jump on that. But Katie says, oh my goodness, almost 2,000 in days, and she only got it a year ago. If Dan is still there, you can allow that, mate. But the trouble is with Euro Truck Simulator is the only way I can get to OBS is to Alt-Tab out. Even if I play it in windowed mode, it won't let me reach over there. But oh, thanks, Scott. Thank you, my friend. I wasn't sure if you were still there, mate. So Viper Strike says, outside of Microsoft Flight Simulator, the most played games are Hearts of Ivy or Hearts of Four. Sorry, I'm not familiar with World War II strategy game. The Hunter Call of the Wild hunting games. Wow. You know, strategy games, I don't know. It's strange. Like I said, I'm an electrical engineer, and to me, I like. I'm more like I need a. Where am I going? Let me start that one again. So, I hate strategy games. My mind does not get well with strategy games. Oh, look at the left wing mirror, the brake lights, awesome. Squirrel moment. But yeah, strategy games. They just. My head cannot get around them. I know what you're supposed to do, but I never figure it out. You know, it's yeah. If I had just said I hate strategy games, we would have been done 10 minutes ago. Right, first gear, James. Let's get out of here. I'm trying first, Katie, just because I keep stalling the piggin thing. There we go. Woo. I probably could have started in second or third there. And thank you for your little words of wisdom there, Katie. It's much appreciated. But yeah, I'm seriously loving this. Look at the lighting. Look at that lighting, will you? And look at that, I'm in neutral again. 7th gear. Oh, I never saw him. Look at that lighting, will you? Wow. I'd like to say, great guys and girls, thank you. Seriously, it's great to see you chatting away in there. I'm struggling to drive in a straight line, so I apologise for not looking too much over there at the moment. But thank you. It's really, really good to see you guys chatting amongst yourselves. It's what it's all about. Okay, I know we need to do a left turn here, and I got my lights on, so it should be good. Horn. Oh no. Okay, that's not even a wasp, is it? That's a fly. That's a fly in a jam jar. And I know I'm speeding, I better slow down, the camera's around. Yeah, that was just for... It probably sounds better outside actually, but look at that lighting, will you? That is incredible. Seriously, love it. Now don't say I'm on the wrong side of the road, game. It's getting dark, isn't it? See, I love it. I seriously... I'm saying it again, aren't I? Wow, look at that red line. You know, when I was streaming the bus, there's certain phrases that you shouldn't say, like, oops, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to hit that bus in front. Well, I should not be saying, oh, look at that red line. Is he going to stay there? Yeah, nice one. I should be changing gear. There we go. But look at that lighting. I'm more intrigued with the lighting than with the driving at the moment. Keep it in the blue. There we go. Yeah, good suggestion there, Scott. I didn't actually check the time of this journey, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this a lot, actually. What I need is like a heads-up display so that I can see the chat through my glasses, where I don't need to keep looking over my left shoulder. Yeah, I think I might need to move my monitor again, actually, put it above, but either way it's awkward. But that's okay. It's all part of streaming, isn't it? You know? So I'm hoping jump on a motorway, then I can actually get back to the chat there, so. So I'm assuming with the speedometer, green is good, blue is efficient probably, because in the green you're probably too low rev, but it's okay, and then red is bad, I guess. I would think blue would be efficient, but I'm not sure. Because you're higher revs, you know. You know what's funny? I just caught your comment there, Night Zep, is that when I was playing Tram Sim, a couple of guys said that same thing. They went, well, I was thinking about buying it, but now I've seen you playing it, I'm going to get it. So yeah, well, you know what, it's thoroughly enjoyable, mate, and this is the base game. I do have the DLC, but this is just the base game, mate, you know. Too low. There we go. Get it in the blue. Now I wonder what high beam is. Yeah, definitely need to do a button on that. We're good. One thing I've not been keeping on top of is all the updates that they've been doing with Euro Truck Simulator 2 either. But it's consistent, you know, that they're consistently updating it. Oh, 9, 12, there we go. So I need to remember my thumb is high and low range, or no, split, no, range. Whatever it is called, I need to remember it. So I hope everybody's having a splendid day, or as I would normally say, having a grand day. It poured down here. I cut my grass at the weekend and I'm glad about it. It was like 86 Fahrenheit, whatever that is. In Celsius, and you know, but we had it like, it was like 0 degrees a couple of days before. You know, in the Midwest the weather changes dramatically, and you know about that, Scott. You know, it's like you said, you called it Tornado Alley, and that's exactly it. You know, we're just on the right hand edge of Tornado Alley. Neutral's not a gear, James. There we go. I wish I could see what you guys were talking about. I'm intrigued. But yeah, I think I do need to move my monitor. Well, I know I need to move the monitor. The problem with moving it is the microphone is in front of it. So I need to move the microphone before I can move the monitor. The joys of streaming a game. But look at that, will you? You know, it's just incredible. I know there's a DLC out there that's a 1-to-1 scale. So if it takes you an hour in real life, it takes you an hour in the sim. I think it was Brussels, maybe Belgium, perhaps. I'm not sure. Try to read the chat. Kingsman at the pool. I'm missing that. Sorry, guys. I wish I knew where the high beam was as well. It's like every game seems to have its own particular keys, and some of them are just so obscure. I was planning on, looks like some lights there. I was planning on streaming the world of Subway, and we're talking about the underground, not the sandwich. Yeah, I know the jokes are terrible. And I will get to you in a moment, Katie, my friend. But I was planning on streaming that, but it's all keyboard. And you cannot use a keyboard macro either, because it doesn't recognize it. If it's not on the keyboard, it just will not take the input. And because I know Kingsman, actually, as you mentioned that, Kingsman was talking about, oh, Kingsman, hello, mate. I just going to talk about there. Kingsman was talking about London and in the World of Subways, which is World of Subways 3. And I was going to stream that, not this, but the controls, like I said, are just 100% on the keyboard. I might try using a Bodner box, and a Bodner does its own thing as far as keyboard macros, so I might try and use that. But and it crashes a lot. It's famous for crashing a lot, but I don't know, never say never. I'll keep working on it, and hopefully I'll eventually get round to it, mate. So, but welcome, Kingsman. You're very, very kind of you to share some of your time with the rest of us, mate. Good to see you here. I was telling everybody I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but it's a bit difficult because my driving is just as bad in the truck as it is in a bus, and so I'm not able to keep up with the chat as well as I'd like to, but you guys and girls are doing a great job chatting amongst yourselves, which is wonderful. Oh, look at that, I'm redlining it again. Yeah, I should have. The trouble is when you don't have your own truck, every truck has its own engine sound, so I never know when I'm over revving or not. Alrighty, so we need to do a right turn at the bottom here. Oh, look at the glare. I wonder if there's a glare that I can turn off. I know when I play these games, you sometimes have a glow effect and stuff like that, and shadows high and all the rest. I generally turn those off or to medium because to me they're a complete waste of... Right, where's that gear? Right. And they come flying down here. I mean, caught a few times. There we go, I think we're good. I could have actually stopped to read the chat, to be honest. Yeah, you know, Kingsman, I was wondering about the kernel as well, my friend. It's but look at the lights in the mirrors. How cool is that? Yeah, Kingsman, I've said how cool is that, and would you look at that about 100 times in this so far, so really loving it. And I've said that about as many times. Alright, just going to grab a quick swig of juice. Bear with me there. Try not to make too much noise. Walking down in a basement is very dry air down here. So, I need to look, whenever Scott puts a grin on something, I need to see what he's saying. It is your look at the state of that. Oh, yeah. It really is. You know, I try not to say, would you look at the state of that, so we'll all be we'll all be absorbed into the Murph collective. This copyright, yep. Okay, Murph. So, how many hours do you have in Truck Sim, mate? If you don't mind me asking. I won't tell us all. It'll be our little secret, mate. The A9. That's a bad road in UK, I remember that much. Excuse me. And we got a 50 coming up. Oh, we're doing 50, there's a novelty. But just listen to that engine noise. I'll stop talking for a minute, just listen to that. It's amazing. I think what I need to be doing is bouncing between the truck simming and the bus simming and the tram simming and the underground simming, and sadly I've spent a small fortune on flight simming, but I never seem to get there. Maybe I could do like a tour, you know, get a train somewhere. You know what? Yeah, get a train somewhere, and then from the train get a bus somewhere. Then maybe from the bus to a truck somewhere, and then get the aeroplane back, perhaps. Oh, did my system? Yeah, that was my sim there just froze. Don't see any drop frames or anything, but yeah, my sim just froze up there, so. Oh. Yeah, I'm still looking down at the gear change. Stop doing that, James. And I don't know why. I mean, it's within arm's reach. It's literally in front of my right arm, so I don't need to keep looking down. Okay, night Zep. I just saw your comment there, mate. You take care, and thanks very much for popping in, and I'll catch you in the next one, mate. Who knows what I'll be driving? It probably have wheels on it, though. In fact, probably will definitely have wheels on it. Take care, my friend. Bye-bye. You know, one thing that I thought about doing, and I'll talk to you this offline, Murph, was actually having the chat in the stream, but I'm not so sure if that's a good idea or not. Maybe dragging the box out, you know, so I can see it in front of the simulator as well, but I don't know. Not sure if it's a good idea or not. There we go, second gear. So if you're new to the stream and you want to pop along to the Discord that's just shown up there in the chat, it's probably more trucking and buses and trains and trams than it is flight sims, but everyone's welcome, so please feel free to pop on over if you so care. And there we go, we've got the end of this one coming up, and then I'll try and catch up with the chat in a minute. Yeah, and that's the problem when you're still renting a vehicle, is that every journey you do, you know, the sounds are different, so you never quite know when you're over revving it, and then the speedometer is different. Some are in kilometers first and some are in miles per hour first. But you know, it's like that in real life, isn't it? You know, it's I was talking to one of my friends who drives a bus up in just outside of Edinburgh. Oh dear, I've no idea what gear I'm in there. Where are we? Second, that'll do it. And he said it's all about speed. You know, because I said, how do you judge where the edge of the bus is? He said it's about speed. You take it slowly until you learn it, you know, and so even he said, you know, it's not difficult, you just have to control your speed. And that's the thing, what I've found with the bus. I was taking those bends way too fast because there's no feeling of movement, and you don't feel the inertia, you know, if you're braking, and not momentum rather, sorry. But I'm definitely thinking about getting a butt kicker, because the force feedback through the wheel on this is wonderful. You know, you can actually feel like you're on a road. But I think the butt kicker probably would be great, but I do need to get a chair that's either got brakes on the wheels or just one, you know, put some bungee cords around it so it doesn't keep rolling away. Yeah, we're second gear. Right, let's see if we can catch up a little bit. Yeah, you know, about learning the numbers. That's what I love about the simulators, to be honest. Whether it's an aircraft or a bus or anything in between, or a train, you know, it's all about trying to learn things proper, if that's what you want. And I like to do that. I like to do that. Doesn't look like it, but I do. Oh, grind those gears. Yeah, that's going to be my other catchphrase. Grind those gears. Okay. Let's get around here. You know, it's funny, I'm not even looking at the map, I know where I'm going. It's strange how a simulated game, I mean, we came out of here earlier, how a simulated game you can actually feel like real life. And I said that again about the bus, didn't I? So, but look at it, look at the sky, look at the lights, look at everything. If you do that, it keeps you away from looking at bad driving. Oh, don't. This is what I meant about the AI. Sometimes it's gets a little confused. Mind you, my driving doesn't really help, to be honest. But anywho, let's get parked up here and see how much money we earned. Because at the moment, for those of you who have not played this, no, let's park it. If you've not played this before, it's all about earning enough money so that you can buy your own truck, and you develop skills, which are XP points, and those actually allow you to do longer journeys and carry hazardous materials or fragile materials, and you know, it really does actually add to the simulation, I think. Oh, look at that. Time taken, 4 hours. 15 points for driving in a straight line. Excellent. So, cool. What do we got? Still a newbie. Oh, level 2 newbie. That's good. So, let's have a quick read of the chat. And let's say, I'm sorry I don't scan all the way up. It's just you have to Alt-Tab out of here, which is an inconvenience. Mind you, you know what I could do? I could actually put this on a laptop. You know what? There we go. There's a thought. I've got a laptop that sits here doing nothing. I don't need to be monitoring OBS. I could actually pull up Twitch on that. There we go. Sounds like a plan. So let's have a quick look here. Oh, DX12. Yeah, old Verton. Yeah, you know what? It's been a while since we've had an upgrade to the DX, you know, to DirectX. 2012 was released. Okay. Like some of the flight mods to make money. I suppose, but you know, it's one of those catch-22s, isn't it? I'm probably not fully understanding the comments, so you know, I'll leave that one on, but I guess you need to pay the developers to develop more stuff, really. Okay, Scott, you take care, mate. Enjoy your pizza. Speak to you in a wee bit. No pineapple. Hey Murph, I'm sorry if I asked earlier and you already posted, but how many hours do you have in the trucks sim? Kingsman, you're a star, mate. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you, mate. Seriously, I very much appreciate it. So yeah, so how many hours do you have, Murph? And again, I apologise if you prefer not to mention. It's just a curious question. Not pizza again. 65 in ETS. Yeah. It's okay. Cool. 35 in ATS, 65 in ETS. Yeah. Like I say now, I do not. I bounce around. I mean, I get into X-Plane, and I really love, and I mentioned this before, I really love the Scottish Aviation Bulldog in X-Plane. And Wayne Lama, who just popped up again, and he was flying a 737 the other day with the steam gauges. And I'm thinking, as much as I don't like flying the tube liners, that is a true classic aircraft. And I was so tempted to buy it, and I'm thinking, no, because I do it all the time. I'm buying dozens of DLC, on sale, of course, and then I never actually play it. Yeah, you know what, Kingsman? Yeah, it happened the other day. I got to affiliate status, which I really thank Murphy for that, and Alison and the Colonel, because I've got a lot of people on here that are not part of any of those groups, but equally a lot of those guys and girls came from, Murphy, the Colonel, and Alison streams, So really, Tuton, I thank him for my success, as they say, It's but yeah, I got to affiliate first time through, not really trying too hard. I mean, I was trying to just I was trying to get interrupted with the noise. Yeah. Oh, well, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I'm saying, it just happened the other day. I mean, it was like I was just trying to see if I would enjoy doing this, and I started enjoying it, like you're saying, and you guys and girls started following me, and then I got this email that said, you've reached affiliate status, and I had to ask Alison what it meant. Seriously, I said in the mods room, I said, what does this mean? And she went, basically it means you can't stream on this and you can get subs. And I thought, oh, okay. So it caught me a little bit by surprise. So I knew I wasn't far off, but I wasn't really trying for it, So, yeah, well, Mrs. Two-Tone, you mean? Wow. So, you know what? I know how the Colonel feels when he sees this, because, it's not emotional, but it's, well, yeah, it is. Oh dear. This is awesome. You know what I mean? It's the gesture. It's the gesture that means so much. It's wow. Yeah. So it's I don't really say, hey guys and girls, I'm now an affiliate, go sub me. I don't. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. It's awesome. I really am. I do. I feel like the Colonel was sitting here going speechless. I don't have a camera, so you can't see my chin hitting the desk, but I don't know. Thank you. So, without further, I said I wouldn't say without further ado, because every streamer on the planet says that, except you, Murph, of course. And I don't want to say let's get started, because there's an Australian chap who does 3D printing. He goes, oh my. Wow. That's awesome. How many times I need I need the equivalent of Kane to count how many times I say awesome on a stream. Oh wow. Thank you. And yeah, I've got a big grin like a Cheshire cat, guys. And like it says, Murph, I owe a lot of this to you, mate, just because I don't know, you were there for us, and it's like you helped us out, and always words of wisdom. So right, well, thank you. And I'm glad you guys are moving, because I'm not. I need to look at that. I'm still a level 2 newbie. I'm glad they said newbie and not noob, because I think noob is rather rude, actually. But, oh, and you know, it's funny, Two-Tone, is they were talking about Seamus is an Irish name, but it's also Scottish, because when you were talking Gaelic, I know in Scottish, like Ishmisha Seamus would be, my name is James. And, you know, it's very, very close to the way you pronounce it in Irish Gaelic as well, isn't it? I noticed that when you were talking Irish Gaelic, I'm thinking, it sounds familiar, it sounds similar. And there's a lot of, I'm sure the words probably just got lost in the crossing across the pond, actually. When I say the pond, I mean the Irish Sea. But yeah, pretty much the same, mate, yep. Right, let's get going. You guys and girls came here to watch me damage something. So, I'm going to stick with ADR. Just because I find it's the best way is like get this Maxis out. And I think everyone's seen this actually. Not Viper. The gentleman earlier, he's gone now, and I'm sorry I've forgotten the names. But yeah, you know, so he probably didn't know about this. But I tend to just focus on one. And what it does is you just use your experience points. Like saying all these other ones, I don't know, eco driving. I don't really want to change it now, so I'm just going to stick to this. So the higher up I can get this, the more money I can get on the advanced driving. So let's do level 2. What does it get? Flammable gases, hydrogen, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and the way that you saw me reversing, probably not a good idea, but it's all good. Okay, let's get a job. Yeah, I'd actually reached the stage when I was playing earlier that I had my own truck. And it's surprising, you know, when you're not using a rented truck and you buy your first truck, how underpowered it is trying to get up hills. It's horrible. Kingsman. Wow. I have no idea what that even means. Murph, what does that mean? Oh, community. Okay, I'm sorry. So Kingsman gifted a tier 1 to Magic88. Wow, is he here? Is he in the chat? And again, I apologise. I'm too busy trying to drive a truck. But that's really kind of you, Kingsman. Seriously, thank you, my friend. I tell you what, I don't need to drive a truck anymore, do I? Just enjoy the atmosphere here, soak it all up. But just got to grab a quick swig. And you know what, everybody? I want to show you something. I'm also going to take a very quick break. I'd like you to hang around if you want to. Is it powered by compressed natural gas? Very cool. So, but the screens were actually Diesel Dan did the actual well, I did the graphic on top, but Diesel Dan did the images. That's what I'm saying. I've got credit on it anyway. So I will be back in about 2 minutes, and I look forward to chatting to you in a minute. Be right back.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before, all's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in, and if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still
And I just see that Two Tone's off and Katie's off. So thank you very much for stopping by, guys. And Two Tone, honestly, mate, you know, if you're right in front of me now, I'd shake your hand. Thank you very much. So, you know what? And I didn't realise the time either. I will be honest. I've been having so much fun with everybody here tonight. So I'm going to wish everyone a good night. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I will definitely try and do the World of Subway London Kingsman, because we spoke about it. I'd like to do it for you, mate, just to let you have a look at it. So I'm going to wrap it up as well. And listen, again, very, very big thank you. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So until we meet again. That's a tune. No, not what I meant. But I will catch you all again soon and speak to you all later. Bye-bye for now.
It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be